Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Oh, Jay got me on a pet peeve. This is my pet peeve when Jay makes me mad. God, why? Why does he irritate me like this? Why does Jay irritate me like this?
I think I get your angle. You're saying because they allowed it to come and affect the world and we all got shut down, they put us in this situation, so therefore they have to help make up for it. That's your angle?
That's what I said, mother. You gonna make me mess up our relationship with Media Room 360. You gonna make me... Oh, he does this on purpose too. He knows how to do it. If y'all watching on TV right now, he lays back. I know when he got me because after he says it, he lays back in his effing chair. I love you and I hate you, dog. I love you and I hate you. I need a timeout. He does it all the time, dog. He does it all the time. I'll say something. He like, so you ordered a cheesesteak with fried onions. Yeah. Who orders a cheesesteak with fried onions? I said, me. And it starts off so slub like me. Like, I like fried onions. Man, don't nobody order a cheesesteak with fried onions, dog. You get the raw onions. You just get raw onions. I don't even know what your problem is like. And I'm like, dog, what are you talking about? So you hear my voice getting a little, my voice gets squeaky, right? So you hear my voice going up. I'm like, dog, what are you talking about? But he stays at the same smooth R&B level. No, I'm just saying, I don't even understand. No, he stayed at the same level when I saw him punch somebody in the face, which is a whole nother story. But he's like, so I don't even understand. Like, why would you want fried onions? And I'm like, N-word, because I like fried onions. And he got me. Then he lays back in the chair. Got him.
Go run with it. Run to that. Mm-hmm.
And the Media Room 360 is celebrating the contributions that women have made to culture and society. Every day this month, we will highlight a woman who has made contributions to events in history and contemporary society. Today's Media Room 360 Women's History Honoree is brought to you by Lavish Wink. Be sure to visit their website today at lavishwinksbyjanelle.com so you can lash like a boss all day long. Today we honor TV producer Rashida Jones. Rashida Jones is MSNBC's new president. She is the first Black woman ever to run a major news network. It's the latest step in a long and fruitful career for Jones, who has in the past been a director at the Weather Channel, as well as daytime executive producer, and then vice president at MSNBC. Today, the Media Room 360 honors Rashida Jones for Women's History Month.
Even though I live my life on the road, doesn't mean I don't have time for you. Plenty I've tried, almost came close, but none of them compared to you. So let's live our life more than one night. Promise if I could, I'd do it twice. What you say? Put them on pause, press play. Hold on, I got more. I know my life can get so crazy, but as long as you're right here, none of the gossip, nothing can stop us. I wanna love you with no fears. We can do this thing together. Close your eyes and take my hand. Cause what we have is something special, baby. Let's just take our chance. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Baby, let's just take our chance. Yeah. Last week I was in Paris with friends. Only thing that was missing was you. Who would've thought we wouldn't be married by now? We've been true lovers since high school. Let's live our life, dancing all night. You are where you should be, I want this for life. What you say? Put them on pause, press play. I know my life can get so crazy, but as long as you're right here, none of the gossip, nothing can stop us. I wanna love you with no fears. We can do this thing together. Close your eyes and take my hand. Cause what we have is something special, baby. Let's just take our chance. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Don't be shy, don't be scared. Get up. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I want you. I don't care. Get up. Oh, yeah, yeah. Baby, move your feet. Move your hips. Get up. Oh, yeah, yeah. Been waiting so long for feeling like this. Your life can get so crazy, but as long as you're right here, none of the gossip, nothing can stop us. I wanna love you with no fears. We can do this thing together. Close your eyes and take my hand. Cause what we have is something special, baby. Let's just take our chance. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Baby, let's just take our chance. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Baby, let's just take our chance. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah.
Check out the website for station info and showtimes. freeagentradio.com.
Tommy Natola lives on the road.
Where tell me so.
He lost his lady 2 months ago.
For what? Do the same thing they did.
Maybe he'll find her. Maybe he won't. Oh, wonder the love.
Brothers try to pass me, but none can match me. No girl can freak me, I'm just too nasty. Lost on the dance floors, I attack y'all. Snuck through the back door, guess who they saw? Goldie and Ghost, black African rope, star-studded lowlanders, plus the mural was dope. Airbrush WB, stop.
Shake your body.
And cop a couple of these.
She's a hottie.
Godfrey and Chauncey, very upset.
For what? For what?
They're sick and tired of living in debt. Tired of roaches and tired of rats. I know they are over.
One in the head, I'm fed. This is how we do 'em. Put a rough rider on my bust right through 'em. Come out the shirt, insert the party rhyme. Fire Dr. Berserk, Bacardi Lime. With passionate taste to shake your Calvin Klein before the floor gets moist. Case and follow mine. Swallow 9, model dimes from Bahamas. Slim doodle makers stuffed inside pajamas.
Just take all your rhymes with a Colgate smile. Hey, baby.
Tell her, girl.
They'll love you one second, then hate you the next. Oh, ain't it crazy, baby? Yeah.
Haters.
Tony's his name. The undefeated champion. Whoa, yeah. Now he's alone. He's just the king of his throne. Always will be my friend. Ghostface Killer.
Truly yours. Choose both.
Oh, Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface, Ghostface, Ghostface,
Yeah, no, I'm playing. Free agent. No, I'm not playing. Free agent radio. Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. I wanted to clear something up as a comedian. I had to clear this up, y'all. We were talking about Kurt Franklin and his 33-year-old son who pulled that nonsense. And I said that Cedric the Entertainer had a joke about when Kurt Franklin did gospel music. You always thought he was like a second away from cursing. It wasn't Cedric. It was D.L. Hughley. It was D.L. Hughley who said, don't you think he's about to... So I just wanted to clear that up. Both are amazing comedians, but I wanted to make sure everybody got that because I just, it's a comedian oath. I hate when people put out false information. Look at me. Now I take comedy more serious than anything else. I'm like, yeah. So I wanted to make sure we cleared that up. And nice. DL Hughley is an amazing comedian. I've seen DL so many times live out here in Texas, and amazing. So I just want to make sure he got the credit. And
DL Hughley, I remember you at the Garden performing with DL, and he said, "Yo, you are hilarious. You're going places. It's too bad I can't help you, but you are too funny."
Oh, yeah. I said, he was like, "Yo, you got to get out. You got to get out. You know what you got to do." And I was like, in my mind, I was like, I really don't. Like, I don't. I mean, like, and I was like, "Yo, what? He said, "I can't help you."
but you nice.
But you dope.
Wow, he was honest.
You tore that thing down, but and every time I go see him, like, you know, we'll be in the back. He's a big cigar smoker, and he'll chill and he'll be like, he'll talk to me. He remembers the whole night, the whole thing, and he still ain't helped me. So I'm playing.
Held true to his word.
Right.
Oh man, did he stay to his word? God bless DL Hughley. I still can't. I know we're supposed to move on with stories. I still can't get over that Kurt Franklin thing. I can't. I don't know why. The more I think about it, the more it irritates me. And I was trying to be fair in my assessment of it. And the more I just like, dog.
So what's the deepest part? Is it like you just envision like Monty, Kayla Maul, and like one of them recording you and then putting it out there, and it's like, man, if that was me, like what is your biggest concern?
My biggest concern is if a 17-year-old or a 15-year-old do it, I kind of get it. I don't accept it, and it's still a problem. But when a 33-year-old man does it to his father, like we're not allowed to really just like hear because we're trying, because you know, free agent radios and a lot of establishments that actually play us every morning. So we try our best, and every once in a while I'll slip up and say something, but I'm not gonna slip up now. But God, that's B-word activities. That is so B-word activities. And females, don't take that. No, this is B-word just for generic, for everybody. The B-word, anybody can be the B-word. And that is just B-word. Now, mind you, I don't know what went on in that house. I don't know, but I know at 33 years old, look, at my age, there's a lot of stuff that went on that I was influenced by my family. But at a certain point, you got to stop blaming your parents for stuff and be like, I'm a grown, whatever situation I'm in, I'm going to have to take care of it. And 33 years old, whatever situation, whatever predicament you're in, you got to deal with that directly to your father. Y'all got to have a sit down, and all that yelling on the phone is not going to do it.
It's not productive.
You either going to see him and talk to him face to face, or I hate to say it, or we're just going to have to agree to disagree and separate from each other. But that whole putting it on Instagram is just maddening to me. Like, I think what bothers me is there are no more codes. There are no more man codes. And I know that's chauvinistic, and women and people are going to say, but they're man codes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I have a problem with Jay Black or DJ Kam, and we've had a relationship for years, what I'm not going to do is get on Instagram and take a shot at either one of them. Because if it's that, and I'm definitely not going to record him. Recording just blows my mind. That just kills my brain cells right there. That just kills every brain cell going like, dog, I know for a fact that you have lived at some point, maybe not now, you've lived off this man's money. Like, I know at some point. The hard thing is not the curse, but the brilliant thing is you cannot curse and say the illest stuff ever.
True that.
You cannot curse and say the illest stuff ever, dog.
So true.
Yo, listen, I will tie you to a mailbox and I will light you on fire.
What?
And when I light you on fire, I will put you out and then light you back on fire. Like, I will let the flames get to your hips and then I will put it out. It's like this I can't say it. Wu-Tang had a funny skit.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a funny skit where nobody cursed, but you can say the craziest stuff ever. Yo, real talk, I will pull every one of your fingernails off one by one. I promise you. And then I will put salt on your finger, the open wound. I will just pour salt on that joint, like I promise. But because once you start cursing, everything goes crazy. Like once you start cursing, like you're already there. You've already gone to a place where you're like, I did it again. And I'm bad at that. I have no self-control. Like I'm trying to I have no self-control. And I think in every family argument, the arguments that are the worst, the arguments in life that are the worst are with those that you care about the most, because you take their opinions. When you argue with a stranger and you really don't care what they think about you and you really don't care what their thought is, like you're really like, you go in. But it's the person that you care about the most that is when they talk crazy to you, that's when that's when it all just berserk. And that's what Kurt did. And I never said this, but I have to say this. Like, the 33-year-old young man said he didn't feel safe around Kurt Franklin. And I take this the way you want to take it. I've been around Kurt Franklin and I'm bigger than him. I'm not scared of Kurt Franklin. So stop saying that you were in danger. Unless Kurt Franklin is somebody unless there's another side of him that we don't know about. Now, that don't mean he can't fight. That don't mean he can't fight. But let's be clear. Stop talking about, I don't feel safe around somebody who's 5'3.5". Shut up. Like, stop.
You're always more frightened of your parents, though. Your parents, especially your dad, always hold that over you. You know, you can't ever take your dad out. He's going to always win, right?
Hear that silence?
Uh-oh, Mr. Adorno.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean, I mean, there's a
clear it up.
No,
clean it up.
I mean, there's a certain age. Fathers do have superpowers over you for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And they do have superpowers over you until reality starts to set in. When you start like I was scared of my dad. My dad was shorter than me. I was scared. Like my dad went to Vietnam. My dad had a whole different mindset than anybody who had a parent that went to Vietnam. There's a whole different mindset. That's a whole different mindset. And I saw my dad go in. So when you're a kid and you see your dad go in, like I saw him go in. Like I saw him and I was like, whew, okay. I don't want that smoke. I don't. I don't want that smoke with my dad. I don't want that. I don't want that problem. I see his temper is a little further than my temper, and he'll take it a little further than I'll take it. But the only problem with that is that he's your father. Mm-hmm. So at a certain point, you start growing in. You gave birth to me. So the older I get, the more I'm just filling your shoes now. So when you hit 30, 31, 32, who want it? Like, I'm just like you now. Like, I got the same, the same thing.
Have you ever tested them to like call them out when you think I could take them and like, you know?
I never called them out, but they, you know, we had confrontations and stuff. Now, once again, me and my dad are best friends. Like we talk on the phone and take this how you want it. Me and him gab on the phone for like hours at a time. Like we two females at a hair salon. So I want to say that.
Nice.
But I don't think there is a father and son that haven't come to that point in a relationship where heads bud, because you're too much like your father. So you gotta butt heads at some point. It's too much. Like when you're too much like your dad, at a certain point, there's going to be a point where you're gonna butt heads. But I'm not gonna record it.
Right.
Kirk Franklin's son, I'm not gonna record it. And when we do it and it happens, we're gonna come back to the situation and we're gonna apologize in a good situation. Listen, I'm blessed. Because me and my dad confronted each other. We butted heads and we came back. We apologized. We hugged and we kept it 100% on why it happened. Like nobody tried to ignore why it happened. Like we actually talked it out and why it happened. When you do the little recording thing and you put it on there, like now you have you basically destroyed your relationship with him now. And now you guys, I'm not saying they can't reconcile. I'm not saying they can't come back. But now you basically just aired out everybody's business and put him out there in front of the world. And now you've messed it up where, you know, I hope they have a resolution. I hope they come back together again, but damn dog. Like, man, like if I'm a friend of Kirk Franklin's son, I would never talk to him on the phone. I'm like, everything we talk about is face to face. I'm good.
I know how you play. I'm good. Text me.
What you think about the game? Yeah, FaceTime me, dog. FaceTime me. Yeah. What you think about that new movie? No, FaceTime me, dog. I'm not saying nothing. I don't need my words put on here. And I guess moms go do the same thing with their daughters. Right. Parenting sucks, yo. The best thing about parenting is that you love your kids. The worst thing about parenting is that anything your kid does affects you in a bigger way than anything else if you're a real parent. It hurts your feelings. Your kids get in trouble and do something crazy. It hurts your feelings. You're like, you go right back to you. Oh, did I not do a good job? And guess what? There is no such thing. Yeah. All you got to do, like the only thing you can do as a parent is say, I was present. I tried. I really tried. Like I'm really trying to understand. But a 16, 17-year-old is a whole dog. Jay Black is a great father. But when he was 16 and 17, he was an ass.
Yeah.
He was an ass.
Yeah. Let my mom tell it. Yeah.
I was an ass.
Yeah.
We just ass. I don't know what it is about that age. I don't know if
you think you know it all. You smell yourself. I got this. I know more than you. I'm good. Yeah. There is no parenting handbook though. So you're right on that note.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't deserve every time my dad punched me in the chest, but there was like 45% of them I did. Like I was like, yeah, I see why he came in that room and did that. Yeah, I see. It was like 40. Okay, 50%. I give him 50-50. There was 50%.
At least you can acknowledge it.
There was 50%. Sometimes it was too dramatic. Sometimes I was like, dog, like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, I'm just not good at school, dog. I'm just not like these grades. Like you,
A D is passing. A D is passing.
A D is passing. Like let it ride,
I mean,
dog. Let it ride, dog. Come on, man. This whole thing. Yo, my dad said the realest stuff. My dad said, he said there was a point in high school, and I never thought we'd get to this point. Like my dad was hammering me, like these grades, and it was a problem. Then I think it was my junior year, and my dad, I didn't even have a report card out yet. We were just having a conversation. My dad just looked at me and said, Mike, listen, I'm not even going to look at your report cards. Just graduate.
Hey,
I said, what? I
that's
said,
my
what?
type right there. Hey, just get that diploma. That's it.
My dad said, listen, because my dad took me out the hood, got me to the suburbs, my dad and my mom. So mom, if you're listening, I know it was both of you guys we were just talking about dads right now. I know you were a major force. So don't text me and saying, what about me? I know, I know. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know. So, and my dad was just like, yo, just graduate. Just graduate. Just do what you have to do to graduate.
Yep.
And a light bulb went off. It was it's in the top 5 of greatest conversations. Because when that light bulb went off, I went to school that next day. I went to my guidance counselor. I said, listen, my dad just told me, just graduate. You know, if you ever watched, was it Rocky 2? When his wife was in the coma and she came out the coma and she was like, Rocky, just win. That's what I felt like. That's all I felt like. Just win. It was like dun, 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 dun. All of a sudden, you see me, instead of like lifting weights, I was like writing in my notebook. I was like, yeah, Mr. Escrow. I went to my guidance counselor. Said, Mr. Escrow. My dad said, just graduate. He said, this is what we're going to do, Mike. He said, this is what he was like my trainer. He's like, I know you're good at sales and marketing. We're going to get you a class in sales and marketing and advertising. And that's going to be a credit. That's 2 credits. You can get it there. Then we're going to take you out this class, this algebra 2 or whatever I was in. I know that's not for you. So we're going to take you out of that class and put you in business math. Business math will help you do your checkbook and all that other stuff. You're like, dun, 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 dun. And next thing you know, it was graduation coming.
Hey.
But no. But it was like 2 or 3 weeks before graduation. And I had taken all these tests. And Mr. Escrow said, come back to my office, like, let's say like a week later or 2 weeks later. And I went to the office and said, Mr. Escrow, did you see my grades? He was like, Mike, you're graduating.
Nice. You get to walk with everybody else. Yeah.
Getting stronger. What? Yo, if I could get in touch with that man, my guidance counselor, I would send him a Christmas present. I hope he's alive. Yo, that was one of the nicest dudes. So bottom line is, my dad told me that story. He told me that. And me and my dad take smoke breaks together. And we'll talk in front of the house. And he's like, Mike, you know why I told you that? And I was like, why? He said, I was so scared. I didn't know what you were going to do with your life. He said, I had no idea. He said, I know you would perform. I know you like the rap thing. I know you would dance. And he said, but I didn't know what the hell you were going to do with your life. And he was like, and my dad came to a comedy show, and my dad was like, and I saw you do comedy. And it was the biggest relief of my life. He said, he was like, oh my God. I don't know how he effed. My dad always said, I don't know how you effed around and got that job. He said, but when I went home, I was like, he got something. So just go. And I was like,
just win, Mike.
Just win, Mike. Just win, Mike. Just win, Mike. Just on, Mike.
Nice.
My dad still be telling me that. All right. My dad still be reminding me of that. Like, my dad always likes to add, you wasn't much of a student, Mike. God, Dad. It's over. It's over. In hindsight, it didn't mean nothing. I made it. All right. Cam, what you got in store? What song?
One song.
You got
just one song.
Just one.
Graduate. You putting too much pressure on.
Play something from Kanye West Graduation. Bam! Look at that. Can you play 2 songs? What time is it? Because
8:27 your time, 9:27 East. Hey, it's 27 after the hour on Free Agent Radio.
27 after the hour. The high is going to be 64, a low of 45. Don't forget, we've already sprung forward, so make sure your clocks have been checked and you sprung forward on the checks.
And you changed the batteries in your what you call it, the fire joint.
The remote. Make sure you change those batteries in your smoke detectors. Yeah. Don't forget, the carbon monoxide detectors also need to be checked. Remember to always keep fresh batteries in your remote because it's not cool to smack them against your hip when you're watching television. And that's right. And we'll be coming back with more talk, more exhilarating talk. But first, this song from an unknown artist. Nominated for multiple Grammys. Free Agent Radio. Michael Shawn and TakeOver Legends. Go ahead, play this song. We don't even know what we're playing. I need some. Yo, hold up. So Jay Black and his amazing wife, they called me last night, right? I'm in the middle of smoking an incredible Black and Mild. Like Black and Milds are sometimes you get a good Black and Mild and you get a bad Black and Mild, but this one was perfect, right? So this one, I was inhaling and I was chilling, looking into the night sky, and I was just like, then also I saw Jay Black on the phone, and it was odd time. I was like, this is odd. I was like, why is Jay Black hit me like at this time? Mm-hmm. So they're trying to get to watch the show the next morning. They're trying to figure out how they can watch it on Roku. Now, obviously, you can go to YouTube at Media Room 360 and watch it there. Or you can go to Apple. Or you can go to what else, Jay Black?
You got YouTube. You can go find us. You got Facebook Live. You got Apple TV. You got Amazon Fire Stick. And those are the 4 that I love to promote. I love to promote those 4 because I have those 4. Yes.
Yeah, because you're a straight hater. How do you just promote? How does that help the show? If you just promote what you have, dog.
I ain't got it. I ain't got Roku, so I'm not promoting Roku.
Y'all promote what you say first.
No,
okay.
All right. Y'all do it.
All right. He's such a. I'm glad that this is televised. I'm glad the ignorance will be televised.
Can they block him out on Roku?
I don't know.
Are we capable of that?
No. So anyway, the whole point of the situation is Jay and his amazing wife, they call me and I hear his wife in the background. Obviously, he has me on speakerphone and they're trying to build, like they're trying to figure out how to get it on Roku. Dog, these 2 are so hilarious. Yo, they go back and forth. And yo, let me tell y'all something. If y'all think Jay Black is running the household, just understand Jay Black ain't running nothing in the house. Like, listen, they were like, here goes Jay. No, so I said, I go to the left and then hit this and then search this. And she said, we did that. She was very nice. We did that. And Jay Black was like, yeah, but we got to do that. We already did that. And I said, Jay Black ain't seen me. I put my hands up. Like I was under arrest. I was like, the wife has spoken.
Okay.
look, they did already.
She did a little loud. No,
Jay.
First of all, Jay, don't do that. She wasn't loud. She was talking like we talk when we play PlayStation and Xbox and stuff like that. Don't do that.
Okay, she went up an octave. She's known to go up an octave, but that's just how she speaks.
No, that was great. I thought that was greatness.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was the only one who had to hear that. I thought I was the only one who had to catch the octave because Stacey has copped several octaves. My fiance, she hits octaves on text messages. Like, how do you hit an octave? I'm like, wait a minute. Why all these capitals? Why is everything a capital letter?
360 is celebrating the contributions that women have made to culture and society. Every day this month, we will highlight a woman who has made contributions to events in history and contemporary society. Today's Media Room 360 Women's History Honoree is brought to you by Lavish Winks. Be sure to visit their website today at lavishwinksbyjanelle.com so you can lash like a boss all day long. Today we honor businesswoman Rosalind Brewer. She is the second Black woman to ever run a Fortune 500 company. Currently the COO of Starbucks, she was recently named CEO of Walgreens Boots Alliance Incorporated and will assume the role on the 15th of this month. Mrs. Brewer is already highly regarded in the business world for her efforts to make the coffee giant's practices more racially sensitive and ecologically sustainable. In addition to that work, she was also Starbucks' first Black COO, the first Black woman to sit on Amazon's board, and also the former president and CEO of Sam's Club, a division of Walmart stores. Today, the Media Room honors Rosalind Brewer for Women's History Month.
Straight face, you remember? Come back at it. She ain't never do this before, but she good at it. Said she never made love, but she good at it. She make me feel good when I look at it. I get goosebumps when I look at it. Oh, girl, just wanna have fun with it. Oh, girl, just wanna have fun with me. These girls ain't really no good for me. Yeah. Yeah, got a new biz that I ain't promoting. Yeah, all of my friends love money, know Let me tell you something about my.
I could keep you going, give you more till you say no. And I can come a lot to you. You keep it feeling so brand new. I give you right, loyalty, no trust. In fact, if I'm tired, I'll be right back. I'll never leave you, I ain't going back. The way you're making me feel, I look back at it, cause I know that if I fall, he gon' come get me. And we always make love when he mad at me. I throw my booty in the air so we can look at it. Let him feel that heat. Be the only one that could get it. I got a new man, but I ain't promoted. I don't need these bitches calling my phone, yeah. Got a new man, but I ain't promote him. Yeah, don't need this bitches calling my phone, yeah.
In every single chain, and my diamond rings. The way you walking, the way you talking, it's all because of me. And the way I'm all on you. Girl, you know it's true. The way I speak is my melody. Don't you ever think it's another me, girl, on everything. It's a lot on me. I cannot be sick. I cannot be taking apologies. Yeah, they proud on me, cause that bag on me. Yeah, they after me. I got racks on me, got the stash on me. They gassing me, yeah. Hoodie on low, but I stay focused. Yeah, it's hard to stay low and everybody notice. Yeah, look back at it. She ain't never do this before, but she good at it. She never made love, but she good at it. She make me feel good when I look at it. I get goosebumps when I look at it. Oh, girl, just wanna have fun with it. Oh, the girl just wanna have fun with me. These girls ain't really no good for me. Yeah. Yeah, got a new biz that I ain't promoting. Yeah, all of my friends love money, know Can I come by? I get a different type of fly. Hit a lick and split it with my guys. Getting rich, I'm really lit, but I ain't. I admit it, but I try. If I'm wrong, just tell me that I'm right. Let me tell you something about my life. Look back at it. She never made love, but she good at it. I get goosebumps when I look at it.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you. Cause every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do.
Yo, now when I first met her, all I thought was thongs are dong. Like lose the lane, we can get our freaking on. Baby, know the game, slip away. Slap me your number, it's the last day of spring. See you first day of summer, I'm a bad mother, shut your mouth. Pull a drop out, creep at a low speed. Cause homie probably know me, I push the pedal. Thoughts of your stiletto, way up in the air like I think he's here. Cause see, every time that I'm alone with you, homie be checking up on you. But if that only knew, you got a lot of freaking you, baby. When that's starting to rain, I pop the roof and the champagne. How Jay said, money ain't a thing. It's been close to few, some been even impossible, but it's been between me and you, baby.
Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you. Cause every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you, baby.
Girl, it's on again. Every year we home and remain. Houses, folks, friends, and when the day ends, that's when it all begins. You with him is my room key. Holla at me while you think I'ma hit it up. Then look at you thinking you love. Come on, love, we can go there. Me and you creep off all night. If you love it, in the morning awake with new lies. If you're looking like how he gon' handle his, let me handle my biz. It is what it is. Living his life, and that's my. You know I got a wife. Let's keep this thing tight, baby.
Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you. Cause every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you, baby.
Don't let the word get out, shh, baby. This is strictly between me and you, baby. If they knew we were doing what we were doing, it probably ruined our creep away summer in Cancun. And I love the way we get away, throw away our whole day, turn off the pages and phones, we in the zone like life, we live life. This is our life, live your life.
You see, every time that I'm alone with you, shorty be checking up on you. But if baby girl only knew, you got a lot of freaking you, baby.
Did I ever tell you my man love what you do? That little thing with your tongue, you the best. Who knew? It's been close to few, at times even impossible, but it's been between me and you, baby.
Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaky things that we do must be between me and you. Cause every little thing that we do should be between me and you.
Once again, it's on. It's on. Put me on a planet, damn it, with all the same shit like Janet. Slick, kiss it, diss it, hell I lick it and invent it. Big, rub it, rent it, hell I run it, yeah, I ran it. In it, ran it, rub the roof, not in panic. Plan it as a packet, pick it, and then pack it, trick it, and then track it. Throw it, crack, then catch it. Quick as ricochet, rap it. Quick, cause it's a habit. To rap it as fast as another brother running rapid. Never call your sir who gives a damn if you mix a lot. East Coast gets the props, producers rock your nuts. Baby ain't got back, baby got black. That's why you see the black baby and you respect that. Check it out, on and on and on. Rock on, to the break of dawn, it's on. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. It's long, it's long. Make room for one rude boy, bad move boy, new when I'm school boy. Now watch your dream and take out all the school boys. And don't get out of touch, cause you just get a slut with a clothes for repair sign on your nuts. Get where the thing slangers, body boom bangers. Waking in your with a hanger. Get real, I'm gonna live it up. Never forgive you, cut on my back, watching your girl scat, give it up. I touch you where it hurts first. Brutalize you with a verse. True to size, my lyrics work. Think about a large block, black stop. I rap and make a whack drop. Then slap you with my back drop. You gon' bang, slap, pat, plus fat. Step in my path and get that ass crack. Check it out, on and on and on. Rock on, to the break of dawn, it's on. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. Sing and like the Buddha bang. Hang out with the true crew, down with the Coochie bang. Brothers come to do the same. From monkey see, monkey do, get your monkey ass plain. Individuals get original, cause of this will be critical and pickable and pitiful. I ain't with the big kind heart, ripping other rhymes apart. Here to spark me some arm parts. I stick to a city with some ripple, hit a bitty from the middle, hang on kitties like a triple nipple. Check it out, on and on and on, rock on to the break of dawn, it's on. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out, to the break of dawn.
All the money in the world couldn't even amount to a teaspoon of honey when it melt your mouth. It's the locks and Mariah's, you checking us out, you know the deal. A few mil every time she come out. With her blowing and us flowing, it ain't nothing else left to talk about but a whole lot of dough.
And every coming to fair, we there. Keeping your hands in the air like you just don't care. Don't be a liar, would you change your attire? Get a farm like Hillshire with a honey like Mariah. Escape to the ranch, ride a horse, then come back to the city, pushing the Rolls Royce.
Say you can have me when you want me. You simply ask me to be there. And you're the only one who makes me come running. What you got is far beyond compare. And it's just like you. That's right. Oh, baby, I'm gonna define the seas. Always long out for another taste of your honey. So clear with emotions over me. And your sugar never ever was so sweet. And I'm dying for you, crying. I adore you. Want you to be love addicted me. You know, struggle on your darling, don't you see? Every night I can't hardly wait for my heart to taste the honey. Honey, honey, let's go. Yes, how good can feel elusive with you, honey. This late that I'm feeling you. It's too hard for me to leave a problem. The only thing I wanna do, and it's just like honey. When your love comes, oh baby, I've gotta depend something. Taste of your honey.
Lace up with puff, you blow your house down, bring the Harlem world sound directly to your town. In fact, this is why I act like that. I ain't dropped one single and made this money back. I rock so swell, I gotta prevail. First rap superstar, dominating pop sales. You never wish me well, cause it started to sell. Now live with pretty women in a Swiss hotel. And girls that mean a lot, I get them from the shop, buy them everything they got, from the jeans to the watch. If you wanna be my mistress, you got to make me wanna spoil you with my riches. And you could tell that Ace is real, cause he do real things and I make things average look real mean. When it come to sex, I got the real thing. So when you cover your mouth, the heat still scream. All the world, we won't stop. I'm a rider, you're on fire. All the world, we won't stop. So Mariah, take us higher. All the world, we won't stop. I'm Mariah, you're on fire. All the world, we won't stop. So Mariah, take us higher. Break down.
Now what we gonna do right here is we gonna smooth it out. Come on. MC, and she won't stop.
I need a taste of honey.
Rock on. That's right.
The internet never sounded so good. FreeAgentRadio.com.
Baby, love how you're hardcore. Remix. You deserve an encore. Yeah. Everything valid. Honorable and college. Watch out.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better.
Look ya.
We not high.
Yeah.
This is what you like.
Honorable.
Nothing feels better than this.
No better than this, ma. Put up body where you a brandish, ma. Girl say them a turn in a training, bro. Want keep me where but fit them aiming flat. Girl, you're curvy and firm. Love when you drop it, brace it and turn. Sweet wine you deliver. No better than this, and I leave ya.
Nothing feels better than this. It feels better.
Yeah.
Nothing feels better than this.
Not at all. Make sure know.
We not high. This is what you like.
Tell her.
Nothing feels better than this.
No run, no feel better than this. Girl, love when you broad out, better than this. Yeah. Top general, I walk you the longest. Your face the too pretty, figure give facelift. Girl, you're curvy and firm. Love when you drop it, brace it and turn. Sweet wine you deliver. No better than this, and I leave ya. Kickstand and crank it.
Love to see you shine in the night like a diamond you are.
Shine, baby, shine. Drip, sauce box.
I'm gonna try so that just hold me in the dark.
For the girl,
I gotta know what to do. Hit me up when you fall.
Yeah, baby.
All across the street, show me when you need any show.
Up top general to the girls, same way. Yeah. Nothing no better. Yo. Don't it?
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't like hard. This is what it
up to the girl,
nothing feels better than this.
Nothing feel better than this, baby. Real up top general. Honorable. Call it remix. Rap.
To every city, every hood, and every block, ghetto America.
Rolling through the hood, just stop by to say what's up and let you know your baby boy ain't doing so tough. And even though you've passed going on 4 long years, still waking up late at night crying tears. Just thinking about those days you used to talk to me, smiling while I'm sipping on this Hennessy. And remember we brag on how rich we would be. To get up out this hood was like a fantasy. Now you hear my songs, the radio is playing. Oh, I can't believe my ears and what everybody's saying. Boy, I tell you, folks don't know the half. I would give it all up just to take one ride with you. How I used to kick it on the front porch with you. How I used to lay back and smoke with you. And all the little basement party joints we do. Now I'm just missing you. How I wish that I could hold you now. Oh, I wish that I could touch you now. Oh, I wish that I could talk to you. Be with you somehow. I know you're in a bad place. Even though I can't see your face, I know you're smiling down on me, saying everything's okay. And if I make it up this love, I'll see you again someday. I wish. Ever since this money come, it's been nothing but stress. Sometimes I wish that I could just trade in my success. Y'all look at me and say, boy, you've been blessed. But y'all don't see the inside of my unhappiness. Man, I swear it gets heavy like a ton. That's why you hear me shooting this real rough like a gun. I wonder how my friends would treat me now if I wasn't iced up with a Bentley and a house. That's why fake niggas get fake digits and fake players get a real player hating them. Honey, love goes platinum and y'all it's come around. But y'all don't wanna raise the roof until my feet is going down. My songs, the radio is playing. Oh, I can't believe my ears and what everybody's saying. Boy, I tell you, folks don't know the half. I would give it all up just to take one ride. You, how I used to hoop off in them tournaments. You, how I used to club hop on weekends. You, the family called the morning of a tragic end. Damn, my condolences. I wish that I could hold you now. Oh, I wish that I could touch you now. Oh, I wish that I could talk to you, be with you somehow. Oh, I know you're in a bad place. Oh, even though I can't see your face. Oh, I know you're smiling down on me, saying everything's okay. And if I make it up, I'll see you again someday. Yeah. I wish. Voices in my head be telling me to come to church. Said the Lord is the only way for you to stop the hurt. Dreaming of windows black tinted like a hearse. Waking up to life sometimes seems worse. And all I ever wanted is to be a better man. And I try to keep it real with my homies, man. Want me to save the world, I don't understand. How did I become the leader of a billion man? Oh, I can't believe my ears and what everybody's saying. Boy, I tell you, folks don't know the how. I would give it all up just to take one ride. How I used to street perform on Fridays, and how I'd go to church on Easter Sundays. Instead of y'all throwing them stones at me, somebody pray for me.
Wish that I could hold you now.
Oh, I
wish that I could touch you now.
Oh, I
wish that I could
talk to you.
Be with you somehow.
Still I know
you're in a better place.
In a better place.
No, I can't see your face.
Oh, I'm
smiling down,
smiling.
Everything's okay.
All of my homies.
Wish that I could hold you now.
Oh,
wish that I could touch you now.
Right now.
Wish that I could
talk to you.
Be with you
somehow. Somehow I know
you're in a better place.
Oh,
no, I can't see your face.
See your face.
You're smiling down,
smiling.
Everything's okay.
My mom at the crossroads of my life. Come on and braid my hair. 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 Come on and braid my hair.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, a.k.a. Grown Folks Radio, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m.
I know I might let you down maybe twice in a while, and I apologize. I get emotional sometimes, but I'll keep running with my best foot forward, cause the race to love is never over. I wanna be better for ya. You made me genuinely better. You opened my heart up. You got me back to love. Back to love. Let's get back to love. I know I lost it, now I'm gonna get it back. You know I'm gonna get it back. There's a light on the path, and now I found it. Yeah, with you, swear it's at. Now I'm never looking back. No, I'm never going back. I get lost in a crowd every once in a while, but I found a way out. Get stronger with time. You opened my heart up. You got me back to love. Ooh, back to love. Take it back to love. How we used to be. I know I lost it, now I'm gonna get it back. You know I'm gonna get it back. There's a light on the path, and now I found it. Yeah, with you, swear it's at. Now I'm never looking back. No, I'm never going back. Good girl, but how you treat her right. I was up in the humble bush every night. Took a little help, but now I got it right. You opened my eyes up to see the light. But I'll keep running with my best foot forward, cause the race to love is never over. I wanna be better for ya. You made me genuinely better. You opened my heart up. You got me back to love. Back to love. Let's get back to love. There's a night on the bed, and now I found it. With you, I swear it's at. Now I'm never looking back. No, I'm never going back.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? Can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm Viagra popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion. I blame it on a model bra with a Hollywood smile. Ow, stripper booty in a rack like wow. Brain like Berkeley, met her at Coachella. I went to see Jigga, she went to CC Trip. Perfect. I took a seat on the ice cold lawn. She handed me an ice blue, whatever. She said she wanna be a dentist really bad. She's in school paying for